Okay, lady, this Hangout's live. What is this Hangout?
Welcome to another show and tell. We have these every single Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's me, Lady Ada, your Mr. Lady Ada. We're here with all of our bestest friends in the world to show off your maker, hacker, crafter projects, retro tech, demos, 3D printing, all sorts of fun stuff. I'm going to start out with Adafruit super happy team member Tony D, who will bring it to us live from Adafruit Southwest.
Northwest.
Where am I? I need an orientation sensor.
So I've been hacking on Bluetooth Low Energy this week, continuing to do some more fun stuff. So I've got just a Raspberry Pi right here, and it has a little Bluetooth Low Energy dongle connected to it. So I've been working on getting a library together that makes it easier to use the devices we have that use Bluetooth Low Energy in the store. So there's the Bluetooth Low Energy Friend, which is a little USB dongle you can plug into your computer, and it makes it easy to talk to Bluetooth Low Energy devices. Because as I found digging in and building this library, operating systems don't really expose Bluetooth Low Energy in a very easy-to-use way. Linux has a thing called Blues, which has this whole stack you need to kind of learn and grok and understand. So I'm trying to simplify it and make it a little bit easier to use. Where if you've got like sensors, for example, this little thing is a Bluetooth Low Energy sensor bug that I found on Amazon. That's basically just a little chip that has a bunch of sensors. It has like an accelerometer, a light sensor, temperature sensor, all that type of stuff on a little device, and it runs off of a coin cell on the back. And so these are the type of devices you see with Bluetooth Low Energy because it doesn't use as much power. It's a lot easier to use it on these small devices. So that's a really cool, interesting scenario of, okay, you've got all these sensors, you've got them talking with Bluetooth Low Energy. Now what can you do with that? And so I wanted to build a little dashboard that runs on the Raspberry Pi. And so let me switch real quickly to the screen share, and I'll show you what I've got. Let's see, do you see the screen share?
Yeah, we see us, and we see, there's a dash.
Okay, cool, yeah. So unfortunately, it's not the most exciting demo in the world, so I'm using the BLE Friend, the Bluetooth Low Energy Friend device, to create 4 imaginary sensors, and it's just generating random values. So I have a script that's running on my computer and telling the BLE Friend, set sensor 1 to value 2800. And just as an example, we could in the future have like a device that's reading an accelerometer or a light sensor or anything like that. But it's sending that data, or it's publishing that data with Bluetooth Low Energy. So it's basically looks like a peripheral device that has these 4 sensors. And then this dashboard is actually running on my Raspberry Pi. So you can see the address is the Raspberry Pi. And it's a neat little framework I was looking at called Dashing. And it's a little Ruby dashboard framework that lets you build dashboards. And even though it's written in Ruby, you don't actually have to do any programming in Ruby. Like it just, luckily it uses that as the framework. And it has a little web API locally that it runs that you can send sensor data to. So the magic thing I've got running on the Raspberry Pi is a little bit of Python code that's using this library I'm working on to read the BLE Friend sensors that I've created. And so basically it's reading those sensors every few seconds and publishing them to this dashing dashboard here. So it's a little bit kind of weird to visualize it, but basically I've got a BLE, a Bluetooth Low Energy device that I've created using the BLE Friend, and it's sending that data to the Raspberry Pi, and it's using a library that's based on Blues to read that data and then update this little dashing dashboard. And so it's kind of neat. I wanted to play with like a little local example. You could imagine in the future like sending this data to Adafruit IO or any kind of like data visualization service. But you might also just want to say, hey, I've got some local thing. Maybe I want to view some sensors inside my home or something like that. So it's a real cool thing where the dashboard can just run on the Raspberry Pi. You can have some glue code that runs there that talks to device, maybe uses Bluetooth Low Energy, pulls in some sensor data, and then puts it onto a little dashboard right here. And Dashing is a pretty cool library, so it has a homepage that kind of describes it, but it's got all kinds of more widgets and things you can use. It's got like numerical widgets and things like that. So this is a real quick 10-minute little demo of what I can throw together for this, but it's a neat little thing. So basically just using Bluetooth Low Energy and showing how you can collect a bunch of sensor data and build little dashboards off of it.
All right. This is epic. This is going to be very interesting because I've never seen people actually really use Bluetooth Low Energy on the Linux side. So, like, this is nice because I usually use it with your phone or your tablet, but this is like using it with Pi. So we'll be doing more interesting stuff with this for sure.
Oh yeah, yep.
All right, thanks Tony D. Now from Adafruit Southeast, it's Noe and Pedro.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Happy
Hello.
Wednesday. We got some more cool cosplay stuff. We're always experimenting with some new filaments.
Yeah.
Pedro, you were showing us wood filament last week. This week, I think you stained it.
Yeah, so it looks like it's all about the post-processing now. So did a very popular technique. It's doing like the 3-layer staining. So we got like a dark walnut color on the bottom with a red sort of oak on top, and then we finished it off with a sort of like green, sort of like a driftwood color that a lot of like the antique sort of weathering technique that people use on these. So there's a couple different ways you could do this. You can do it like a cross to make it look like that tiger sort of stripe, or like the classic, up and down and make it look like, real like wood.
It looks like real wood.
Pretty much is, yeah.
It smells like real wood, and can I say it prints like real wood? I don't know if we can print wood, but you can print wood. It prints like real wood because it's 20% bamboo fibers.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
So we shot that over the weekend. Got the hero shots for that, and of course to complete the cosplay for that, went ahead and also did the sewing on a little cosplay part for there. Sorry.
Oh, so cute.
So I just did the, it's like 95 degrees out, so we had to, sort of modify the costume for Link. We have a little jersey here that we just, dyed
Link
the green.
Summer's wardrobe.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I really like the stitching work to it. So you dyed it and you stitched it.
Channeled my inner Becky for this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
inner Becky.
So we got like just felt on there, stitched to the brown stuff on here. Could have did this in Ninja Flex. I'm gonna do it later.
Yeah, maybe we'll revisit it. But
Ninja Flex clothing.
Yeah, it's a forthcoming project, and we'll share about it more on the show tomorrow. And we also got something else, a collaboration project, doing a little bit more cosplay stuff, but more animatronic-y type stuff. This is me, demoing a tail of some sort, which is kind of
looking good.
Yeah, I put together like an enclosure for a micro servo and a trinket, and Phil B wrote this really awesome sketch that you can just have so much fun with this one. It doesn't have to be a tail. It can be maybe tentacles or wings or maybe teeth or something. I don't know.
Appendages.
I like how you're just hanging out and it's just like, just chilling.
Yeah, but it's cool because depending on the length of the tail, you can adjust just one value, and then it sort of sways more and gives it more momentum. Or at least that's how it's going to work, yeah.
Okay.
Very cool stuff.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, I have a banner. We have a show. It's going to be tomorrow at 3 o'clock, I think. Something like that. Yeah. Check that out, please.
3D Thursday, Hangouts.
Hanging out.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. We got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Great. I don't know what happened with the invites with the rest of this. There's people trying to get in the show and tell tonight, Lady Ada, and Google's not letting them in.
Tony, you said that people are trying to get into a different Hangout?
No.
People are trying to.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting invites, but I think, Google's Hangout system is a little bizarre.
Yeah,
I think something odd is going on tonight because we said I can't do a screen share on my own screen, but we keep sending out the show and tell invites.
We've sent out the invite 15 times. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess nobody wants to show up at our party.
They're trying. They're trying to get in. And
yeah, I see the invites from my side.
I mean, we haven't done anything different that we haven't done the last 2-3 years. We're doing the exact
Google Chat.
same thing we always do. We make the Hangout, we invite. That's okay. Maybe next week. Some weeks we have 12 people. Some weeks maybe it's gonna be chill.
Okay. Well, that'll be it for this week. We'll try to. I don't know.
Hey, can I try to get Phil B in the chat room? Or
yeah, I'll try.
Because if we send him a direct link, I'm sure he can get into it. So let me see if I can do that real quick. Bear with us, folks.
Yeah, I send invites directly to people too that are in the chat that are hey, what's up?
Yeah, nothing like a direct link though.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, while we wait, I've got a quick little show and tell. So it's the one book that's in the shop, the Book of Maker Skills. I picked this thing up recently, and I just got to give a good shout out to it. This is a really cool book. It's got all these beautiful pictures of how to build things. I'm really impressed with this book. So it gives you kind of a broad overview of how to do welding, how to use shop tools and things like that. So I was pretty impressed with it. It's if you have just knowledge of software or hardware, but you're not really sure how to build an actual thing with it, it looks like a good book that might be worth checking out.
Whoa, it's a K-Town. A wild K-Town appears.
Whoa, K-Town. How do you do
Wait, how did K-Town show up?
Okay.
I've got nothing to show. Just trying to.
Well, hey, hello.
There's a billion people. So
Okay.
the workaround was the to post a link in the comments about the invite.
Okay.
Yay.
We were trying for like.
Oh, there
15
goes
minutes.
Kevin. All right.
Oh man, we lost a kid. He's very shy and nervous. If you go pay attention to him, he scares out.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's start with Tom, because I know we sent an invite out to her. For sure. Hey, Tom.
Okay,
how's it
hey,
going?
Tom Higgins.
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me? Am
Yeah.
I live?
Great. Yep.
Has the Google gods been appeased?
Yes, finally.
I don't know.
Don't ask what animal I had to sacrifice over there.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hang on to the cuteness factor, because we're going to have a little science fair project that was inspired by you guys and GLaDOS from Portal. So hang on a sec. Come here, bud. You're going to have to wear the headphone. Come here. It's okay. They're not going to bite. They're people.
We're online. We're on the internet.
Hi,
Hello. What's your name?
my name is Isaac Higgins.
Hey,
Isaac.
Higgins. How you doing?
Good.
All right, you got a science fair project you're going to show us?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Take it away.
Okay.
Okay. Say what it is.
This is a science fair project about circuits, conductors, and insulators.
Okay.
Here, hang on a sec.
That's some of our favorite topics here.
All right. How electricity moves.
Tell me a little bit about the resistor thing. The Adafruit stuff.
I took some things from E's for electricity, and I put them in my project because I thought it would be really cool.
Awesome.
Oh, cool. So you used the coloring book.
Now pick up potatoes. Show them potatoes. No, just go ahead. Go down there. Just go. Push the button potatoes and tell them what it is.
1 sec, I need to connect the alligator clip.
It's an evil GLaDOS robot. Watch out! She's gonna get you.
Neat. Is that using potato power?
Uh-huh. Well, it's actually using a battery.
Oh, neat.
What are you demonstrating using the potato battery? What electrical concept?
It is basically just supposed to show what a circuit is. It's a closed circuit when you put the alligator clip onto use a nail.
That's right. All right.
Oh, that's cool. So you saw, did you see our video where Adabot makes the lemon, the lemon battery, and it lights up the LED?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, check it out.
Okay, well, after you win the science fair, that's your homework assignment. We have a cool video on how to make an LED light up with just lemons and a copper penny and then some galvanized nails.
That sounds really cool.
All right.
Okay.
Next year's science project.
Well, thanks for sharing your science fair project. Well, no matter what happens, you get an as seen on the show and tell sticker. So,
Yay.
yeah, drop us an email, support@adafruit.com, and you'll get an as seen on the show and tell sticker.
All right. Awesome
Okay.
science fair project. Looks great.
Good work.
Good work.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Isaac.
Okay, we had other folks that came in, but
Okay.
they...
He's not in. Laurie's not in. Scott. I don't
No,
know.
I'm going to go to
Arcturus.
Arcturus.
You're here.
And then we'll go to Lolly. Okay, Arcturus, just what you got?
Mic unmute. Okay, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yep,
Yes.
sound great.
All right, so I finally finished the LED cat ears mask. It's got the vibration sensor in it. If it works, oh, I just kicked it off. Brilliant. Because it, whatever. It's 2 neopixels in each ear, and then behind the ear is a trinket and charger and a lipo.
Okay.
Wrapped in leather, and then magnetically attached to the hood.
Oh, that's convenient.
So the hood can be easily washed, and the ears just stick on.
All right. Looking great.
All laser cut acrylic, or not acrylic, latex.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. You can laser cut latex, and it doesn't. It just cuts straight through.
Yep. Yeah. Latex actually laser cuts amazingly.
Okay. That's way easier. It's very hard to cut because it sticks to scissors. So that's a great technique.
Yeah.
Cut.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying the normal cut procedure is a rotary cutter and a cutting mat.
Yeah.
For intricate stuff, and because I've got a giant laser, I laser cut things.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
you did laser cutting on some other project where there was the LEDs came through. I think.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
The shirt with the LEDs in there.
Yeah, is this all part of one costume?
Separate costume. This is for someone else.
Oh, very cool.
Oh,
when this is in action, or even before it is, if you could take a photo of this and send it to us, we'd like to post it up on the blog. This is fantastic.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, I'll get to ask you on the show and tell sticker, but maybe that could be like on the outside. It could be on the inside. You know, it has a cool style. You don't have the sticker.
No, the sticker. I don't know if it clashes a little bit with the LEDs. Okay.
All right.
It's a really sweet looking. I love the little diffuser. It looks super cute, or the way it diffuses. Very cute. Little pointy ears.
Yeah, it's like Cybercat or something.
Cybercat.
Okay. All right.
Cybercat's coming for you.
Okay, we're gonna get a Lolly, and I think that'll be it. But
okay, Lolly.
Hey, Lolly, how's it going?
Hey guys, good. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Spencer Project.
Cool. So I'll be real quick. Last week I came along and I showed off this cell sticks.
That's right.
So this week I wanted to briefly talk about how I reflowed these boards. So I mentioned last week that I modified a toaster oven to do that. So I just wanted to kind of show off the toaster oven mod that I did. So basically, went down to Walmart, picked up a $20 toaster oven. It has two elements on top and two at the bottom. And can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, I got this controller from Wizu.com. It's basically an Arduino-based open source controller, and you can control up to 4 different relays with it. So I got that, and this guy's website also had some build instructions on how to do it. So basically, picked up three of these solid-state relays on eBay. So these are pretty safe because the AC and the DC are 2 separate posts for it. So you can basically control the DC side with the Arduino, and the AC side you can control the elements. So this particular toaster oven actually has a convection oven as well, so which is cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so that'll, I guess, allow the air to flow more freely inside during the reflow process. I also put in a little wall wart, an old cell phone charger to power the Arduino. So I hooked up the AC lines right here and put some shrink tubing on it so that I can power the Arduino safely, so I don't have to worry about handling the regulation of the voltages to power the Arduino that's in there, or the controller.
That's right. It's all contained.
I'm sorry?
It's all contained. It's very nice. Oh.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Wait, I can't hear you now.
No, he's back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Yeah, so I went down to Home Depot, picked up some aluminum, made a little bracket for it, and just went to town with some tin snips and just made a little mount for the solid-state relays. Other than that, just on the inside, I don't know if you can see it, I got some gold foil tape. And
Oh, I see what's happening.
Yeah, because of the way the invite worked, I got it.
Yeah. One last thing I wanted to point out is one thing you want to make sure when you reflow these things is that your board is nice and level. So I use a level because I noticed these little SIM 800 modules. If the oven is not level and as flow temperatures, I would see them sliding around inside. So yeah. So note to self: always make sure your reflow oven is level before you reflow. Otherwise, you're on inside. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share. Appreciate you guys giving me the time to talk about it.
Awesome. That's one of the nicest DIY reflow ovens I've seen, especially the level and the gold tape. Like, normally people don't take it that far. And I think I've heard that convection ovens are better, so it's kind of that's smart that you went with a convection style oven.
Yeah, it has a little as you already might know that these things needed. So cool. You can check out the controllers from Wizu.com if anyone's interested, and I also made a little YouTube video on it on my blog tinkertech.com. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, when you send the link, when you send an email to support@adafruit.com, send the links, and remind our team to blog it so we can put up a little link to the video and everything.
Cool. I've been watching you guys for about 4 years since I was in college. Now I'm a full-time engineer.
Wow,
You
awesome.
guys, yeah, your Ask an Engineer show. I've so many questions, and you've helped me so much over the years.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And I'm a real
All right.
so
Come back every week and tell us things
Yeah,
like that.
making more engineers.
Major props to all the other guys. Noe, Pedro, all the
Yeah,
other
yeah, they're all great.
Okay, so
Real them all. Big hugs.
So we're sorry tonight. There was a bunch of weirdo Google Plus problems. We figured out a way to send the invite out, but then everyone came in and we only got to like 4 or 5 people. So if you didn't get a chance to do the show and tell this week, please come back next week. We're here, as you can tell. Lolly has been watching us for 4 years. We've been doing Ask an Engineer for 4 years.
I don't know what's up with
Show and
Google.
tell is 3 years.
We do the same thing we do every week.
Google changes every week. That's what.
I don't know.
That's the constantly updating.
Yeah,
Adapt or die.
they're like, what is it?
Yeah.
Continuous integration.
So yeah, if you weren't able to get onto the show, sorry about that. We did figure out a way to post a link in the chat. The only problem with that is
15 people showed up at
a billion people show up at once at the very end. Okay, so we'll see everybody next week. If you were on the show and tell, email support@adafruit.com. You get an as seen on the show and tell sticker, and we will hopefully see many of you next week.
Next week we'll be faster on the posting if we notice it. Nobody
Yeah,
shows up. I don't know. Or Google might be fixed.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.